Picture this. Tomorrow morning, men don't quit work. They don't vanish into thin air. They just stop dating you. No roses, no "hey beautiful" texts, no Friday night splurges on sushi. For the first time ever, Cupid calls in sick and refuses overtime. Men still go to work. They still hit the gym. They still build, invest, create. But here's what they don't do. No dates, no DMs, no just checking in texts, no paying to be entertaining, no simp jutsu, no situationships, no second chances for "hey" at 2 a.m. They unplug from the game and finally start playing their own. For decades, men were expected to initiate everything, even when it cost them time, money, and dignity. They put in the work, they planned, paid, persisted, and now imagine they just don't. Overnight, cold turkey, the machine stops. Not because they hate women, but because they finally realize the return on investment is worse than crypto in 2022.
Ain't that a man?
Dating is fun, right? But for men, it's a hidden tax. American guys spend over $150 billion a year just to impress, feed, and entertain women. You think Netflix is free? You think cocktails appear out of thin air? You think those concert tickets just grow on trees? 1 year of total dating blackout. That cash stays in their wallets. And it doesn't stop there. Restaurants, bars, weekend getaways. Congrats, your girl's night out is now stay home and scroll night. Shopping malls take a hit too, because when a man's not dating, he's not buying cologne, new sneakers, or impress haircuts every 2 weeks. He's not upgrading his car just to avoid being judged in the parking lot. He's not shelling out for last-minute Uber rides to pick up a girl who's just 5 minutes away from a full hour late. Fun fact, in cities like NYC and DC, young women out-earn men. College degrees, more women got them. Better salaries? Check. But when it's date night, research shows most women still want him to pay. Studies show that even financially independent women still find wealthier men more attractive and expect them to pay. Oh, and 30% of women admit the foodie calls. Yes, that means saying yes to steak and wine with zero interest in dessert. You, my friend. So when men opt out, it's not just their wallets breathing, it's their self-respect getting a second wind. Take away billions in date money and watch small businesses cry. Singles bars, empty. Mid-tier restaurants, closed on weekdays. Luxury hotels lose their surprise getaway bookings. And then the apps implode. Because men don't just swipe, they fund the system. Men make up the majority of dating app users and provide up to 80% of the revenue. Boosts, super likes, subscriptions, all paid for by dudes just trying to get a first date. Women mostly use apps passively or for the dopamine. So when men go dark, engagement flatlines. Bumble, Tinder, Hinge, bleeding users, losing millions, no matches, no chats, no dopamine, just digital tumbleweeds. Men weren't just paying for romance, they were subsidizing two entire economies. The 5 billion swipe economy, the multi-billion-dollar hospitality sector, and when men stop dating, both start suffocating. Here's where it stings. A recent Pew study shows women still prefer a partner who earns more. Hypergamy, straight from evolutionary psychology. So when men ghost the dating pool, the anxiety hits. The fallback plan, find a nice guy later, just vanished. 1 year without dating leaves millions of women alone with their thoughts and their cats. Even the TikTok hot girl walks don't drown out the silence. Suddenly, men with good jobs and emotional availability become mythic creatures like unicorns or affordable rent in Los Angeles. Meanwhile, your favorite TikTok princess, the one giving dating tips for high-value men, she's now posting cooking videos alone. No more Dubai trips, no mystery boyfriend funding the content. 1 full year of girl math without men footing the bill turns into bankruptcy math. The sugar baby pipeline? Jammed. The just send me $200 for my nails economy collapsed like a poorly constructed OnlyFans pitch. 6 months in, the apps fill up with "Hey stranger" text, exes crawling back like zombies, podcasts switch from "Men ain't shit" to "Where did all the good men go?" A global apology tour trends on Twitter. Hashtag please come back. Hashtag I love nice guys now. Hashtag okay, fine, you were right. Even your college situationship, the one who ghosted you in 2019, sends a DM. Hey, how have you been? Modern dating was built on an ancient truth. Men compete. Women choose. Men provide. Women filter. Shut off that supply for a year, and you expose the uncomfortable reality. Yes, modern women make money, but many still don't want to spend it on men. They want men to spend it on them. Equality with perks. Feminism with conditions. Independence until the check comes. And when men say, "No thanks, I'll keep my peace," they are not being toxic, they're being strategic. Governments don't sit still. Marriage rates, record lows. Engagement rings gather dust. No proposals, no plans, just silence. Birth rates, not crashing yet, but the charts freeze. And the long-term forecast? Demographic disaster. Loneliness? Already a public health crisis in the US, UK, and Japan. Now it's an epidemic with no vaccine. Think tanks panic. Politicians whisper. Social scientists name it. The great male opt out. Desperate, they pull out the oldest trick in the book. Tax breaks for marriage, rent subsidies for couples, baby bonuses to any woman who locks down a man willing to stay, and for the rebels, a bachelor tax. Yes, it's happened before. Russia, Italy, even ancient Rome. Punish the unmarried, force the reset. But here's the problem. You can't tax people into caring. You can't legislate love. And you sure as hell can't bribe men back once they've tasted peace. 1 year later, men don't come crawling back. They walk in like kings, like CEOs of their own peace. No more chasing validation. No more swiping like slot machines for attention crumbs. No more dinner auditions for women who treat them like utilities. Standards? Sky high. Boundaries? Bulletproof. And the women who once mocked nice guys suddenly remember something their grandma tried to tell them. Stable men pay bills and don't disappear when things get hard. Dating coaches rebranded overnight, from feminine energy queen to how to lock down a provider before you hit 30. Apps update their algorithms, now prioritizing stability, masculinity, and men who fix shit. Even the media joins the spin cycle. Ladies, plumbers are sexy now. Right, because when the ATM shuts down the validation machine and the attention buffet closes for maintenance, respect becomes the new currency. And men, they finally realized they were always the prize. They just forgot to act like it. So what's the lesson? Men, know your worth. Women, respect the bargain. Love isn't free. It's built on effort, sacrifice, and cold, hard cash. Remove men's effort, and romance dies faster than your favorite dating podcast when sponsors pull out. Keep that in mind next time you brag about that free dinner. He paid, you paid, and society cashed the check. Manage where we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.